What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. This is your Monday Night Raw review for May the 15th, 2017. Guys, this show was shit. There was a whole lot of really pointless bullshit that happened tonight, and it really isn't worth spending that much time on, guys. I'm going to go over the news, or I'm going to go over the review quickly and get it out of the way because I am very disappointed with the show tonight. It was boring. It was stale. It was a lot of the segments that took place were pointless. And it's really, you know, that Monday Night Raw is really in the shitter when Goldust and R-Truth have the segment of the night, and we will talk about that later. But let's get right into it, guys. Monday Night Raw, May the 15th, 2017, live from Newark, New Jersey. Kurt Angle kicks off the show with the news that Braun Strowman is going to be out for 6 months. Early reports stated that he was going to be out anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. We find out now that those reports were way off and that he's going to be gone for at least 6 months. So that has put WWE into somewhat of a tailspin trying to figure out what exactly that they're going to do. Kurt Angle then announces that Extreme Rules, which is on, I believe, June the 4th, there will be a fatal 5-way to determine the number one contender for the Universal Championship, which will include Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, and Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns also. I fucked up there, guys. I apologize. It's Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Finn Balor in a fatal 5-way to determine the number one contender for the Universal Championship. Every participant in the match comes out and says their little fucking bullshit. Brawl ensues. Matches are made for later in the night. It's typical bullshit. Backstage, Kurt Angle makes Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. After that, guys, we got Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. It was announced that the Hardys are going to be in a tag team championship match with Sheamus and Cesaro at Extreme Rules. The one thing I will say that this show did do tonight was, it built towards Extreme Rules. We got several matches that were made for Extreme Rules tonight, so we've got a pretty good idea of what the pay-per-view is going to be. So they did do that. I'll give them that, But anyway, Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Jeff Hardy wins. Nothing special. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sleepy. I'm barely hanging on. The show was shit. I struggled to stay awake through most of it. I did a lot of flipping back and forth to the NBA Finals that were on tonight, the Eastern Conference Finals. Go Celtics. Big shout out to Joe Cronin and his Boston Celtics tonight, guys. Let's see. Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox gets the win. It was a shocking upset. I never would have dreamed in a million years that Alicia Fox would have beat Sasha Banks, but she did. Guys, here's where the show went downhill for me quickly. We had The Miz versus Dean Ambrose in the Intercontinental Championship match within the first hour of the show. I have no fucking clue why Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt is more important than an Intercontinental Championship match on Monday Night Raw. I have no fucking idea why this was not the main event. This is the kind of bullshit that fucking WWE pulls that is just fucking... The fact that this match wasn't the main event is bad enough, but what happened during this match was just fucking pointless and fucking stupid. The match was okay. The match was halfway decent until we get to the part where The Miz attempts a low blow with the help of Maurice on the apron providing a distraction for the referee. The Miz attempts a low blow to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose stops it, turns around, gets pissed off, kicks the Miz in the nuts, and gets disqualified. I kept thinking that Kurt Angle was going to come out and say restart the match or something along those lines, but no, that was the finish. That was the fucking finish for this Intercontinental Championship match on Monday Night Raw. A disqualification. This match was absolutely fucking pointless. It had nothing to do with anything. Why even have the fucking match? Later in the show, Kurt Angle told The Miz that he would give him a rematch at Extreme Rules, and the title can change hands even if a disqualification takes place. Why not just make the fucking match at Extreme Rules? Why did we need to see this pointless bullshit tonight? Anyway, guys, that really started to put the show in the shitter for me. That really, it was just downhill from there. Alexa Bliss comes to the ring. Her music hits and she walks to the ring, and then a commercial break. After 2 or 3 minutes of commercials, we come back to Alexa Bliss standing in the ring. Why the fuck do you show her fucking coming to the ring and then taking a commercial break? What were the fans doing? I just wonder what Newark, New Jersey was doing within the 2 to 5 minute span of commercials that we were watching. Were they just standing there watching Alexa Bliss stand in the ring saying nothing? Admiring her perfect fucking ass? I could probably do that for 5 minutes, but what the fuck is the point? Why take a commercial break in the midst of what's getting ready to be a promo? That pissed me off. Alexa Bliss comes out and rags on New Jersey and talks about how it's the sweat gland of the world, and does her heel shtick. And I will say this, Alexa Bliss is dynamite on the microphone. Alexa Bliss is probably my favorite female wrestler on the roster, period, in WWE. That is counting in Raw and SmackDown. She's my favorite by far. She cuts a promo talking about down in New Jersey and everybody there, and Bayley comes out. Bayley says that she wants a match at Extreme Rules she wants her rematch. She's invoking her rematch clause at Extreme Rules. Alexa Bliss says, you don't want me at Extreme Rules. The Extreme Rules is for big girls, not little girls. You would be good at Extreme Tiddlywinks or Extreme Hopscotch, Just pretty much playing the perfect heel. Bayley hears enough from Alexa, pushes her out of the ring. Alexa, they have a scuffle back and forth. Alexa gets a fucking kendo stick from underneath the ring and hits her in the back one time with a kendo stick. And Bayley acts like that just fucking killed her. We all know what a kendo stick is, right? It's a fucking stick that is slit down the sides to where it has a lot of give in the middle. The only thing that a kendo stick does when you hit someone with it, when you hit them, a kendo stick opens up and closes, which means it pinches your skin. Bayley acted like she got hit in the back of the fucking head with a steel chair. It was unbelievably bad salesmanship on Bayley's part, in my opinion. Kurt Angle then sees Bayley backstage, makes a kendo stick on a pole match at Extreme Rules for the WWE Women's Championship on Raw. We've got let's see, I've been skipping all over my notes here, guys. Same old shit here once again, guys. We've got a tag team cruiserweight match with Jack Gallagher and Austin Aries versus TJP, which is his new name now, versus Neville. TJP gets the win. End of story. We got Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. Right before the match, they showed the Braun Strowman Roman Reigns vignette of what happened over the last few months. Again, And this is something I just can't understand. You know, Strowman's gone. Let us get over it. We don't need to be thinking about how depressing and boring it's going to be now that Strowman's gone. We don't need to be thinking about that. Why the fuck show that promo again before Roman Reigns and Finn Balor's match? Again, fucking pointless. This show tonight, guys, was absolutely filled with pointless bullshit. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns beats Finn Balor. That's all I got to say about that. It was fucking stupid. Uh, you know, Roman Reigns comes out there acting like he's about half dead. He's got his fucking shoulder bandaged up. He's still in agony from his feud with Braun Strowman, and yet he defeats Finn Balor. You know, fuck it. It is what it is. We got a typical Bray Wyatt promo here, guys, where Bray Wyatt's talking about how there is an evil on Monday Night Raw, and we agree. We fucking agree, Bray. There is a fucking evil in the WWE, and it's called Kevin Dunn. It's called the writers. It's called Vince McMahon. It's called whoever the fuck is booking these shows. That's the evil. That's the evil that we need to stay away from. Here's the segment of the night, guys. Goldust and R-Truth come out, apparently preparing for a tag team match. R-Truth is doing his whole shtick, doing his raps and the "What's up" chants, and Goldust. Oh, sorry guys. Goldust just fucking levels him with a fucking forearm to the back of the head. Goldust turns heel tonight, guys. This bromance that's been going on with Goldust and R-Truth for the last year and a half is over. Goldust turned heel. The possibilities and the potential of a Goldust heel turn is limitless. Goldust could be a perfect fucking heel. He could go back to the way that he was in the Attitude Era with the Hollywood productions and that shit. We could see that from Goldust again. He could be in the mid-card picture from now on. For the remainder of his career, this could be a perfect heel turn for Goldust. If they use it right, which they won't, so it's irrelevant. But that was the segment of the night, in my opinion. I did not see that coming. I did not see a heel turn coming tonight from Goldust. I honestly didn't think that WWE cared enough about these characters to give them a twist like that, but they did, which is interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. We got Enzo and Cass come out, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews come out, and I think the match was supposed to be Apollo Crews versus Enzo. But like I said, I was switching back and forth during the finals, guys. This was really towards the end of the game, and I'll be honest with you, I really lost interest, and I finished watching the NBA finals. Somehow it got turned into to Cass, Big Cass, going one-on-one with Titus O'Neil. Big Cass gets the win. Really don't care, guys. It's boring. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys and talk for hours on end about shit that is just not interesting. We got Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins in the main event. Rollins wins by DQ. Samoa Joe comes out and interferes in the match. We all knew that was going to happen. No big surprise. You know, that's it. Bray Wyatt comes in. Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe team up on Seth Rollins for a while until Bray Wyatt turns around and delivers a Sister Abigail to Joe, and then a Sister Abigail to Seth Rollins. And that, guys, that's the show. That is your Monday Night Raw review. Breaking news, it fucking sucked. The only thing that this show did tonight was build towards, not even build towards, it gave us matches for Extreme Rules. We've got, so far, the Extreme Rules match card is as follows. Neville versus Austin Aries. Bayley versus Alexa Bliss in a kendo stick on a pole match. Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro. There's a fatal 5-way for the #1 contendership. and we've got The Miz and Dean Ambrose in an IC title match for the IC title, in which if you get disqualified, you still lose the championship. So they've got, I think, 3 weeks to build towards Extreme Rules. We've got Backlash this Sunday. Hopefully, guys, tomorrow night SmackDown is a lot better. Um, it's going to have to be. I'm drained. This show was fucking terrible, and before I sat down and gave the review, I thought I'd give it, a 5 out of 10, but I'm gonna stick with a 3 on this one, guys. I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. That's all it deserves, and I'm being kind by doing that. Sorry I'm down. Sorry I seem pissed off, but I am. I'm sick of Monday Night Raw. They've got the talent, but they're just giving us shit. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at Dale74021, and pledge on Patreon if you feel so inclined. Patreon.com/Dale74021. And I will see you guys back tomorrow for your SmackDown Live review, and hopefully we're in a better mood and there's more to talk about. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.